cave. Nice and slow. Long way down. Oh my. Fuck.
Good riddance.
Thank you. There's one. I got karma for that. That's kind of creepy. What exactly was he doing that I got good one? There's a bunch of these guys.
Hey! Phew! Where? Phew! I'm glad that. Where? Well, that's the end of that.
There's at least two more. There's at least one more now.
Well, that's the end of that. Open fire! Where? It's you to mess with me.
That ought to do it. Looting this mess is going to be a lot of fun. There's two more here somewhere. One here. There's Jamie. this is really weird. Some kind of weird obelisk down here underneath the Dunwich building. And of course, that's when they built the Dunwich building, they had to know about it because they've got the building supports right down here with it. So, I mean, somebody didn't do their job. Lots of ammo. I missed a book at some point. I don't know if I'm going to try to go find it again or not. Lots of sacrifice and death down here. Not sure I want to know what the whole point of that is. Now, you know, I'm guessing it's meant to be some kind of, you know, Cthulhu mythos thing. Okay, that's a dead end, right? Yeah. Okie dokios. Now, back out of here. And up the steps. Now, surely we've killed all the ghouls, but, you know, as I mentioned earlier, a couple of these guys had dog meat. Dead end. A door. I spy with my little eye something beginning with B. Melee Bobblehead. And a Nuka-Cola that doesn't begin with B. Door to the Dunwich building. Door to the virulent umber chambers that I didn't know about. Oh, we're right by the entrance. Oh, I bet you I know what this is. I bet you this is a area that's like right upstairs of the entrance area that you can't get to from anywhere but here. Because there's not a door here. Okay, that gets our job done. We have finished the Dunwich building. There's a glowing one right there. And here's where we came in. Yeah, there was supposed to be a Dean's Electronics somewhere in there, and I clearly missed that. Save. Pitch black? Nope. Okay, well, while we're here, we're going to go grab this map point right over here. See if there's any random loot laying around. I doubt it. Giant red scorpion who hasn't noticed us. And we'll hope that it gets left that way. What's that? Ghouls? Ghouls. Considering how close this is to the Dunwich building, I wonder if they're friendly. Looks like they're friendly. Of course, you know, ghouls can get close to radiation. They're about as damaged by it as they can be already.
There's nothing better than fresh
nope,
dog,
not a ghoul.
don't you think? We'll be happy to say. As long as you aren't a...
Ant meat, mirelurk meat, mole rat meat, GotY meat. Oh, you've only got 5 caps. What do you have?
Yeah? Sure, you may want...
Okay, he's got 40 caps. That's better. I can sell him 2 of these.
Another...
You bet. Okay, fella, what do you have?
There's nothing better than fresh dog. Sure, you...
He's got 45 caps. Sell him 2.
Thanks.
Well, I'm sure you've got something you can use the mines for, Mr. Dog Hunter. Oh, rats. So that's, yeah, this is the entrance to Broken Steel. I'm about 99% sure now. Because when you get to the Broken Steel expansion...
Open fire!
Oh, crap.
We'll get them.
One, 2, 3.
Bring it! Teach you to mess with me.
Anyway, when you get to the Broken Steel expansion, they clear all this out so you can move on to the area. So it requires key, period. You don't even get the option of... And there's nothing in there. Okay, think. Is there something... World map. Garter Shade. Level 66 power station. There's Tenpenny. We do need to kind of run to Tenpenny Tower to just get it on the map. We might do that right quick. It ought to be something that we're capable of doing. Now, where was that giant rad scorpion? Not showing up now. And to be entirely honest, I've never actually done a run through this area before. So who knows what we'll run into. I've always approached the Dunwich building from the north and just left it at that every time. Okay, I'm pointing at something to the east. Is that Tenpenny? Maybe. Yeah, because that's too far to the right now. That kind of looks like we may need to head up this way, because the terrain seems to be pushing us further and further. See, no, this is heading northeast now.
Opening fire!
Ow. Yeah, that's Tenpenny Tower. Looks like a mole rat and a protectron. But of course there's, you know, a couple of towns and other things.
I've got one.
And raiders. Ow.
You to mess with me.
I do need to pay attention. I think we need to do a few repairs. Items, weapons. I can't do anything with that. There's my best Chinese assault rifle. That's as high as it gets. Don't have anything for that. Get my hunting rifle up. So we've got a couple of different things. See, this is one area that we can get later. Okay, I don't think we want to mess with that area yet, because if I remember correctly, that's a pretty ghoul-intensive area that we'll be coming back to later anyway. All of this stuff has to do with the Tenpenny Tower quests. I just don't want to have to do this run again later. I don't remember any of this stuff. Oh, there's a subway entrance there. Carton of cigs. Okay, why did something over there just blow up? Yeah, Warrington Station. Something over there blew up. There must have been a robot involved. It's usually super mutants or robots that make things blow up. Okay, let's get up to Tenpenny Tower. ahead and grab this.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine, I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. I'm really not in the mood, so leave me alone.
Okay. We will go back over what all that was about much, much later. Okay, there's a couple of things we need to hit here. And we might as well go ahead and get the map points while we're here. If I remember correctly, there's some minor loot in all of this area. We'll come back to it. In fact, I think there's some random encounters in there too. That's Tenpenny Tower, an old hotel. That's Tenpenny's penthouse suite. Now, we've already blown everything that we could possibly do there by not blowing anything, if you take my meaning. If you want to remember Mr. Burke from when we first arrived in Megaton. Okay, save.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Okay.
Hello, stranger. I'm Tinker Joe, premier supplier of robotic parts and service throughout the DC wasteland.
What are you selling?
You might be surprised at what you can use to keep a robot working.
Bobby pins. Buy all of his scrap metal because I can do more with it than he can.
A pleasure doing business with you. Of course you would, of course. Well, it just happens that I've got a beautiful deal on this customized Gutsy. And it's not just Mr. Gutsy. He's a full-fledged sergeant. Sergeant RL3, to be precise, the pride of General Atomics International. Comes complete with a simulated personality unit, so he's good protection and good company too, and all yours for just 1,000 caps.
It's a lot of caps, but it's a rare find, or karma, because I'm a good guy. Simulated personality sounds like trouble.
To tell the truth, it is a little trouble, but he can't help the way he got built. General Atomics programmed the Mr. Gutsy to be a good soldier, but their definitions were a bit vague, so a lot of units had issues. So we got a gung-ho robotic soldier that's picky about the company he keeps. But he seems to like you, so it'll be fine.
How about this? I'll take them off your hands for 500 caps.
That's a hard bargain. But if I wake up with that thing playing Reveille at me one more time, I'll go insane. I'll just transfer the codes and you've got a deal, friend. Here's hoping for the best for you and the sergeant alike.
Salutations, Commander. Sergeant RL3, Gutsy Class, Robotic Soldier reporting for duty.
Let's see. Let's go. Now, we're going to lose him at one stage of the game because of a bug. Well, it's not actually a bug per se, it's just bad programming. But, you know, we're here and we can get him back if we really want to. Okay, Megaton. We got everything done that we intended to. We need to get Brianna and Mr. Gutsy, Sergeant RL3, parked. Okay.
What is it, hun? What do you
Equipment.
need?
21 blood packs. Way to go. Your shish kebab's okay. Let's chat about home. Go home and rest. Mr. Gutsy.
Hello?
Yes, Commander?
Wait here.
I will keep...
This world sucks.
Yep. You said it. Okay, not gonna mess with that. Add all Nuka-Colas you're carrying. The quantum... Oh, yeah. This. There's the bobblehead.
Hello? This world sucks.
Heal. Restore. Remove rads. House. Quest. Need quantums, pre-war books, and sugar bombs. The sheet music books are rare enough that they're very easy to keep track of. Anything in armor? Nope. Nothing in stats. Pay attention. Nothing there. Way to go, dog meat.
It's good to see you alive and well.
This... I picked up no uniques. Pretty sure I don't have... Yeah, I do have weapons. The assault rifle. A weak Chinese assault rifle. 11 frag grenades. Sell those. Carry all that. Get rested. Nah, I'm fine.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Whoa! Did not know you were there. Save, new save. And we're done. Gonna stop there for now.